Yeah. Remember, it was a little bit scary last time, wasn't
I know.
it?
In that gravel lot that was across the street and kind of dodgy.
To walk. Yeah. Pistol.
Lip stuff. Toothpick. Glass. That down there. Kind of hide it. Fine.
That's the first one?
Yeah.
That's the first one?
Smell animals.
Yeah, I smell it too. Okay. Yes. Surf Shack. Completely empty. Did this side used to be full before?
Seems like years ago they had both
Yeah.
barns full.
I thought so
Whatever
too.
they call them.
Yeah. One cow for 1 week. Huh.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
If they put food in on it, I bet they would.
Yeah. Won't they do anything for food? You see them play piano on America's Got Talent. I don't trust goats.
I know they got weird eyes.
The horses have the same eyes, don't they?
I don't think so.
I thought I noticed that. Taking a month.
I have a video of my boss. I took, he's like the cow when we were on property that we had cows.
Yeah.
And
I'm okay.
yeah, I don't get
Yeah.
They only have teeth on the bottom.
Oh, really?
That.
Huh.
They produce 15 to 20 gallons of saliva per wow.
That's even more than how much milk they make.
Yeah. Oh my god. So tiny.
Yeah.
Pick up her head and look at you. They're so smart. They're like big dogs. If you want to understand them, you should grab your kids though, just in case. Thank you. So if you go to the pasture and call one camel, that camel will come out. Now Jessie doesn't know what's happening here yet, so first show she was a little unsettled, so we started brushing her. And that's one of our techniques, that they'll be just very calm when they come out. And I'll take her. And see, Valentine thinks she's coming out, but she's not going to come out yet. And notice how easy it is. Come here, Jessie. How easy it is to work with them when you have respect. When they know that you're safe and whatever you're going to do is going to keep them safe. So of training the adult camels is take the brush out, and they're like, oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. I like
They're so
that.
tall.
And treats. We use a lot of treats. We actually got into trouble with peers that work camels kind of the old way, and I said, well, I just do that with a bucket of grain. And they're like, no, 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 no. But it works really, really good with the camels. In fact, when we train a camel to give rides, the first time you have someone on their back, there's a bucket of grain. And he eats the grain and goes, oh, this is pretty good. Treated, he's bored, and he has a sense of humor. So he waits for somebody to walk in front of him, and he goes, what can I do? And he spits, and then there's no...
Just a lone little sheep. These wants to get at those cords. Who is it? I know it does just sound like a man being hurt. This one just looks like a little dog.
Oh, there's poop in their water.
Oh, so cute. Are you sneezing? Coughing? You okay? Oh, there's two of them doing it? I would ride that. Would you? Probably.
You want to go on it?
No.
Después de la playa, si no se camó, yo traigo la toalla y de nuevo no. Pero en mi cama, te voy a dar tabla de surfear, yeah. Dime pa' dónde vamos, después de la playa, si no se camó.
Oh, he really likes rocks. Shiny. Hey, home, I'm for sale. This one should have gotten first place. Yeah. Oh wow. On the field, huh? I think this was all in Tempe.
Yeah. Wow.
5th place for all that
Time
work.
alone.
Yeah. They do a bunch of little squares, and then bigger squares, and then bigger squares together.
I took a quilting class.
Sure. No. But they would taste so bad now.
I don't know, the Rice Krispie treats would probably be okay.
Just tastes the same. And say, now I do want to make fudge at home.
Yeah. It's funny how it's
Yeah. Kitchen. Gun toys.
I don't see myself like going diving. Would it help if I gave you 21?
okay.
What are you doing up there? Freaking out? Well, of course you're freaking out. You don't hear anything yet. But Captain, why'd you go up there in the first place?
Should we go down there where that lady is?
You found the treasure map. Well, that's great news. Now we can sail up to Treasure Island and all the gold and jewels. Wait a minute. Captain, how are you gonna get down?
No.
Stop the music. Stop. No. Folks, I'm so sorry you had to see that. Captain, I didn't mean get down and boogie. I meant get down here to the water. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think he has an idea. I don't know if I want to hear this. He's gonna jump. Whoa. You're over 80 feet in the air.
No.
told him that. Oh, now he's really freaking out, folks. Oh no. I think the only way that we're gonna get the captain down from all the way up there is with a massive Arizona State Fair round of applause. So let's make some noise for Captain Kid High Dive.
Don't do it.
All right, that was pretty good. But he is over 80 feet above your heads, standing on a 1 foot by 1 foot perch. Let's try that one more time. Arizona State Fair. Let's make some noise for this high dive! Alrighty. That ought to do it. This is Captain Kid in the high dive. Watch this. Looks like the captain's climbing up for a more difficult and dangerous dive. Let's make some noise for him.
No.
All right, clap, clap, clap. Hold your applause. Let's make sure he's okay. And he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise for Captain Kid in that back handstand 1 1/2. Keep that round of applause going for the rest of the cast. But folks, it almost feels like the show's not done yet because everyone's wet except for me. And no one's jumped off that tower. So what do you guys think? Should I go up and do one more? Oh, come on, let's try that one more time. You guys want to see one more high dive?
All right, folks, that ought to do it. While Travis climbs up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you're about to see. Now, Travis, he's about to climb to the top perch of our 90-foot tower. This is the equivalent of climbing a 9-story building straight up.
No.
Now, when he leaves the safety of that 1 by 1 foot perch, he'll be traveling at speeds upwards of 60 miles per hour. Now, imagine, if you will, driving home in your minivans today, setting that cruise control to 60 miles an hour.
Cruise control.
Having to stop in just about 10 feet.
Just climbing in.
Now that'll give you some idea what the high
that
diver
alone.
will be experiencing. And folks, one of the most dangerous parts about this job is the climb. So while he makes the climb, let's get behind him one more time with a massive round of applause. And make him feel like he's welcome.
No.
Like I said, now he's made it to the top. We're gonna give him just a few more moments to rest, catch his breath, and regain his concentration. Now, he's joined poolside by the rest of the cast. Now, they're not here just for the obvious safety reasons alone, but they're here to also disturb the surface of the water. Because traveling at that height and reaching those speeds, it becomes nearly impossible
My neck hurts.
for sea
I know.
bass to differentiate between the pool's surface and that hard bottom just 10 feet below. Now, it is custom in Acapulco and in high diving shows around the world that we get behind the high diver one more time with a massive round of applause. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Travis Sims and the high diver. That was pretty good, but folks, he came all the way from Denver, Colorado. And he's a long ways up there, so we gotta do a lot better than that. Let's make some noise for Senior Sims! All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's look for that hand signal. And when he points down to us, let's give him a nice countdown from 10. There it is, folks. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he's in, folks. Hold your applause. Let's make sure he's okay. That was an incredible double somersault with a half twist from 85 feet in the air with hardly a splash. And that high dive. And ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause going for the entire cast. You guys did an incredible audience. If you missed any portion of our show, please come back and see us again at 6:15. But for now, it's bye-bye. Thanks again, folks. The divers will be down in just a moment. If you want to say hello, get out some high fives, take a photo. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your day here at the fair.
Let's see one of those divers jump from up there.
And they don't have to worry about the wind speed and whatnot.
True.
I don't think I'm brave enough to do all that.
No. They're really making them stay up there for a long time.
Yeah. It'd be cool to look around and stuff, but I bet it goes really fast.
Yeah.
It's the anticipation.
Yeah. That's the worst part. Oh.
It does look like fun though.
Donuts.
At the end of the show, guys, you're going to find most of your clothes folded right down over here. I won't remember I'm joking. You should have seen your face, dude. Did you poop? It looked like you pooped when I said that, no? You didn't prairie dog or turtle? Okay, guys, that's a joke right there. There's two very important things. The first thing is your safety. The second thing is your integrity. I didn't bring up here to embarrass you in hypnosis. I do want you to walk off the stage today saying, this is the funnest thing you did at the fair. You do it again. You want to know why? It ensures me more volunteers at my 8:45 show when I call that job security. This is your hypnosis buddy beside you. Give him a fist bump. Say, what up? We're going to get hypnotized. Woo! Yeah, fist bump your buddy behind you. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're going to do a hypnotic induction next. It takes about 5 minutes, and during the induction, I look for the volunteers that go into hypnosis the quickest, but most importantly, the deepest, okay? The ones that are showing superior concentration going into hypnosis. If for some reason during the induction I feel maybe you're a little bit light, maybe you're not hypnotized at all, very subtly, I'm going to walk up to you, right? I'm going to say, hey, long sleeve shirt guy, I'm starting to get you hypnotized. We're going to send you back in the crowd, and I'll guide you off stage, and that means you're free to go, right? Don't leave unless I do that, and I'll explain why. This is why I do this, because I get people hypnotized all the time, and they don't think they are, and they just stand up and go back in the crowd. You know what happens? The show continues out there. I don't want to send you home thinking you're a chicken, right? Can you imagine that? Walking around your living room, laying brown eggs everywhere? That's another poop joke. Yeah. All right, any questions about hypnosis? Anything at all? No? Anyone chewing gum? Very important. No one chewing gum? All right, feet flat. You are? No? Okay, feet flat on the floor, hands resting comfortably in your lap. Ladies and gentlemen, We're gonna hypnotize your friends or family members. So I do ask one thing during the induction, just the tail, close your eyes. Let your eyelids relax. Now with your eyelids closed, I want you to activate your imagination. I want you to imagine in your mind right now that you're surrounded by a very relaxing environment. Now this could be anywhere you like. This could be on a beach, the mountains, your favorite chair, your favorite room. Lock this idea into your mind right now. Now, as you lock this idea in your mind, I want you to begin breathing deeply. And as you breathe deeply, immediately notice how easy it becomes to focus on this relaxing environment. Allow it to grow clear in your mind, maybe a little more three-dimensional, a little more realistic, a little more vivid in your mind. And as you sit surrounded by this relaxing environment, I'll begin counting from 10 down to 0. As I count from 10 to 0, begin relaxing every nerve, muscle, fiber in your body, beginning from the top of your head, eventually working its way down to the tips of your toes. I begin counting right now, 10. Surrounded by your relaxing environment, allow the muscles in your face to loosen, relax, and let go. Now, as a fact, your muscles are made of fibers. So imagine these fibers loosening, relaxing, and letting go. And as they do, you may begin to feel your jaw part slightly. That would be a very good sign of total relaxation, a very good sign of heightened focus. So melt even deeper now as we go from 10 down to 9. Surrounded by your relaxing environment, allow the muscles in your neck now to begin loosening, relaxing, and letting go. And as you sit surrounded by this relaxing environment, as the muscles in your neck begin to relax, imagine in your mind your head growing increasingly heavier. As the muscles in your neck do relax, naturally the weight of your head will grow increasingly heavier. So heavy indeed that all you want to do is simply lean it forward. Let it drop deep down into your chest right now. Now, should you feel that sensation, that is simply hypnosis coming upon you now as you melt deeper into relaxation with every breath you take. A word that my voice speaks to you, melting deeper into relaxation now as I go from 8 down to 7. As the muscles in your arms begin to relax all the way down to the very tips of your fingers, your arms feeling so incredibly heavy, so incredibly relaxed. Now even deeper into relaxation now as we go from 6 down to 5. Your abdominal muscles, your lower back muscles relax. Your entire upper body now melted into this wonderful state of a relaxation. Should anything bump or touch you from this point of time on, it would only cause you to melt even deeper into relaxation. It almost seems with every breath you exhale, you melt deeper and deeper into this state of relaxation, deeper into hypnosis. Down 4. Your upper legs begin to relax, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, down through your knees at 3. Deeper and deeper into relaxation. You go from 3 down to 2 as these waves of relaxation travel down through your lower legs to the bottom of your feet at 1, and finally to the tips of your toes at 0. Your entire body now perfectly, wonderfully relaxed, melted into this wonderful state of relaxation. Now focus on my voice, or what my voice suggests to you here. What my voice suggests you here today, you indeed believe is real, obeying these suggestions with your incredibly talented imagination. If at any point in time I simply command you to sleep, immediately your eyes will close, your head will drop, your body will melt back in this deep state of relaxation. Each and every time you melt back into relaxation, your physical and mental relaxation will double. As you sit surrounded by this relaxing environment, should I tap you on the back of the neck, command you to sleep, you're going to melt twice as deep into relaxation, twice as deep into hypnosis. Let that suggestion sink in deeply now. Whole body collapse, relax, and sleep. Deep into relaxation, deep into hypnosis. Now, deeper into relaxation, sleep. Whole body collapse, relax, and sleep. Whole body collapse, relax, deeper into hypnosis. And sleep. Body collapse even deeper into hypnosis, deeper into relaxation. Whole body collapse, sleep. Even deeper into relaxation, deeper into hypnosis. And sleep. Relax, whole body collapse. Now, volunteers, in a moment, I'm going to count to 3. Snap my fingers. When I do, I want you to place your arms out in front of you, almost as if you were sleepwalking. And then place your palms together and interlock your fingers. Now, if it helps you to sit up, you can go ahead and do so, but keep your eyes closed at all times. 1, 2, and 3. Sitting straight back in your chair, place your arms right out in front of you. Place your palms together. Interlock your fingers and imagine in your mind this next suggestion to be real. Imagine right now that your hands are being wedged inside of a vise. Imagine right now that cold steel is gently pressing your hands tighter and tighter and closer together. As I count from 1 to 3, begin using every nerve, muscle, fiber in your body to glue, stick, and lock those hands tighter and closer together, beginning right now at 1. As you begin using every nerve, muscle, fiber in your body to glue, stick, and lock those hands tighter and closer together. Use the muscles in your legs, your abdominal muscles, the muscles in your back, shoulders, neck, even the muscles in your face, gripping those hands tighter and tighter. As I count to this next number, allow your hands to lock twice as hard. 2. Allow them to lock twice as hard. As they lock twice as hard, imagine super glue pouring all over your hands. And by the time I hit 3, your hands will become glued, stuck, locked together. And as hard as you attempt to pull your hands apart, the tighter your hands will seem to stick together right now at 3. Hands now glued, locked together. And as hard as you attempt to pull your hands apart now, the tighter they stick together. You can even wedge your knee in between your hands. Go ahead, try and pry your hands apart. Try and pull your hands apart. The harder you try, the tighter they glued. If I touch you on the back of the neck, command you to sleep, you melt back in that deep state of relaxation. Your physical and mental relaxation doubles. And sleep. slack, leave it, sleep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some fantastic volunteers up here showing massive amounts of concentration. We do ask one thing from you guys moving. Call it a hunch. I mean, if she relaxed anymore, she probably would poop. All right. Volunteers, at count 3. When I snap my fingers, in your mind, you will believe this next suggestion to be real. When I count to 3 and snap my fingers, in your mind, you're going to believe that you're an incredibly talented musician. Now, it doesn't matter whether you can play an instrument or not. When I count to 3 and snap my fingers, you're going to place your hands on an imaginary instrument and start playing that thing with such grace and style. The louder the audience applauds you, the more you're going to show off. Because not only are you talented, you're super cocky. You got something to prove. In your mind, you are world famous. On the count of 3, your eyes remain closed. You place your hands on an imaginary instrument, begin to play with grace and style. Musicians, 1, 2, begin to place your hands on your instrument right now. Get it all tuned up for the big show. The curtain is open. The crowd begins to cheer. Make some noise for these musicians. Come on, let's hear it out there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah! Come on! Oh, this crowd is loving your performance so far. Musicians, on the count of 3, you're going to do a fancy move with that instrument. This crowd's going to go bonkers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Fancy move. Come on. Keep playing that instrument right now. Yeah! Rock and roll. Don't stop now, because this crowd's loving that performance right there. Hey, musicians, you're not rocking out until your tongue is out. Stick your tongue out. Get it out rock and roll style. Yeah! The farther out your tongue is, the more you're rocking out. I don't care who you are, ladies and gentlemen. That is entertainment right there. My God. Look at the length on that tongue, too. Seriously, she could get a job at a post office licking stamps with that thing. That's insane. Keep playing. Let's see what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for the fiddlers right here. Come on. Give it up for Liberace over here. Come on, Liberace 2. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise over here for the rock band trumpet girl. Let's go. Come on. She's like in a completely different universe than you and me right now. Oh, and speaking of a different universe, give it up for Ms. Eddie Van Halen. Come on! Alright, musicians, play your instrument in super slow motion. Go! Super slow motion. Really slow. Now, as you play in slow motion, you develop a crazy itch on your nose, and you can't quite scratch your nose because your hands are too busy playing that instrument. It's a good thing there's a musician beside you. In slow motion, lean over and rub your nose on the musician beside you. Go ahead, just get rid of that itch. Go for it, yeah! There you go, you got it, you got it. The itch is gone. Bring that instrument back out. Keep rocking out right now. The crowd's going nuts. Now, musicians, in 3, 2, 1, you're going to do a big finale move, and you'll melt back in that deep state of relaxation. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, big finale move. Let's go! And 3, 2, 1, sleep. Deep. Now, melt back in that deep state of relaxation. Oh my God. Who brought her? Look at that. No one will admit it. Oh, you did? You know her? Oh my God, thank you. She's hilarious. I mean, she's so deep in hypnosis. Like, if you were to if we could read her mind right now, you know what that'd sound like? You'd probably hear this.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
That's what you'd hear. Definitely. All right. We got some great volunteers up here. If I say you back in the audience, it doesn't mean you can't be hypnotized. It just means you're drunk or insane. That's all. I'm joking. No. You were just thinking more consciously. That's all. We got some great volunteers up here. She's a little bit light with my percent, but we'll find out. We're going to get them a little bit more organized up here. Volunteers, at count 3, I'm going to snap my fingers. When I do, your eyes will open. Now, when your eyes open, y'all going to be in a really good mood. Probably the best mood you've ever been in your entire life. You're going to be in such a good mood, no matter what bad news you hear from me, you don't care. The moment your eyes open, you're going to have a big, dumb, goofy smile on your face because you are in the best, most positive mood ever. The moment I command you to sleep, your eyes close, your head drops, your body melts. On the count of 3, when your eyes open, you are the happiest, most positive person. No matter what bad news I tell you, you don't care. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for this happy people. Come on! Man, we got some happy people up here. All the happy ladies in the house. How y'all doing? I bet you're doing good. Okay. We gotta move you guys around a little bit. Is that cool? Okay, come on over here. I want you to have a seat right in the middle there. You move one chair over there. You're happy. I can see how you're totally happy. Come over here. Have a seat right over here. We're just gonna leave.
Or on our way out?
Either way.
Let's do the Skyless eat and think about what we want to do as we leave. We can write that.
Sounds good.
Smells aren't very good.
I really don't like seeing that moving part. Yeah. Ugh.
I liked it. One year they had the Clydesdales here.
Oh yeah.
That was
That's
so
cool. This one is better.
It's smoother for sure.
Yeah. I'm not as scared for my life on this one.
That's
Kind of just expect it to taste like the cheesecake.
Yeah.
I want to play it so bad.
Wow. Probably
Yeah, true. Very empty. Yeah.
Do not pull down on the bars. The bars will come down for you automatically, folks. do not pull down on the bars. The bars will come down for you automatically.